Did Ash Wednesday find you prepared this year? Or were you thinking all of a sudden on Monday or Tuesday, what am I going to do for Lent? The best answer to that question always comes from the liturgy, from the scripture which is enclosed in our liturgy. This is the first day of the first full week of Lent, and the scripture in today's Mass tells us several things before we begin to answer that question, what am I going to do for Lent? In the first reading, we're told that God saves Noah and his family. In the third reading, God saves Jesus out there in the wilderness from the wild beasts and from lack of food and from his battle with the demons. In the second reading, Peter reminds his people that God has saved us through the waters of baptism. Let us remember that Lent originally was the last stage of a period of long preparation for catechumens, for people who were preparing to be baptized at Easter time. And then it morphed into a time of preparation for Easter and renewal of the Christian life for all of us who are already many years baptized. In light of that, the real question is not what am I going to do for Lent, but what can God do with me this Lent? And the answer to that question is only what I allow God to do to me, within me, or for me this Lent. Will I give God the opportunity to love me into a new person in the image of Jesus Christ, deeper and deeper than in the past? Will I give God the time and the space to recreate me in the image of his Son? Will I stop centering on myself and my needs and enter into some kind of self-sacrifice for the sake of others? So the real question in Lent is not what am I going to do, but what will I allow God to do for me?